When you have friends that are doing positive things, you come out to support them. So a few years ago, Coach Brunson was working with quarterbacks, and I was like, man, you need to do something with this. You need to start an academy. You need to do camps. And then a year later, he was doing it. Now let me ask you something. Is everyone here from the same school? Okay. So when I say where you from, I want you to shout out your school. But when I say where you at, I want you to say Camp Build. Where you from? Where you at? Oh, you gotta say it like. See, when people watch these videos and see these pictures, they're gonna be seeing who has enthusiasm, who's excited, who should I add to my team. So we're gonna try it again. Where you from? Where you at? Okay, getting a little better. Now, each and every one of us is at a different point in our life, right? So if you think education is important, let me hear you say, I can get it. Now, if you think education can lead you to better opportunities, let me hear you say, I can get it. Now, if you think these opportunities can lead you to a greater life, let me hear you say, I can get it. Now, here's the $1,000,000 question. Who can get it? So you got to be confident. You got to be confident. You got future pro players here. You got college players here. You have coaches that have went to different colleges all over the country. So they're watching you. So how you enthusiastic in your drills, how you enthusiastic when the speakers up here, they're watching you. They have these are keys right here. Look at your coaches. Each one of them is a key that can open up a door to a great opportunity for you. Now, one way to get education, opportunities, and a greater life is to make history. How many of you want to be a history maker? Okay. Now, let me ask you this. When you look at the word history, what word is inside of the word history? Story, right. And what comes before story? No. He already said story, right? So what's before story in the word history? Hi. One way to make history is to say hi to your story. See, each and every one of us has a story to tell. Some of us grew up with a lot of money, like Brunson. Some of us don't even have enough money to make ends meet. Because I remember my mother, when I was growing up, she always tried to make me a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on toast. But when we didn't have bacon and eggs, and we just had toast, she'd throw that butter on it. Let me know about that. Throw a little cinnamon on it, put that bad boy in the oven, and you didn't even know you was missing the bacon and eggs. True story. So, how we make history? One way we make history is verbally. Now, who wants to be a star? Who's a GOAT? All right, come on up. Like they say in church, don't raise your hand if you're not ready. What's your name?
JT.
JT. Now, one way to make history is to learn how to tell your story, because in the word history is hi and story, right? Now, when you're in the media, when you're doing positive things, you have to be able to tell your story. Have you ever heard the scenario, who, what, where, when, and why? Okay, who, where, what, when, and why, that can lead to your bio. That can lead to your press release. When you getting information out, when you become a big-time player like Des Bryant or in boxing, Floyd Mayweather, you have a publicist. But until then, you got to know how to write your story, to keep telling your story. Now, who are you?
The GOAT.
The GOAT. So what's your name?
JT.
JT. Do you have a Instagram, a website?
No.
So how you gonna be the best? The best, I'm just telling you how it really is. The best, man, they have a website, they have a blog, they have an Instagram. Like my man right here, he play semi-pro. What's your Instagram? Barry underscore. You see what I mean? So, now where you from? Where?
Richards. Columbus.
Okay. And why do you want to be the GOAT?
Because I'm the greatest of all time.
At what?
Everything.
Like, you got to be specific.
Football, basketball, soccer, tennis, everything.
Okay. I'm going to check with you this year. Give my hand. Who else thinks they have what it takes? Anybody else? Nobody want to come up with confidence. So you got to be able to verbally tell your story. Because when you can tell your story, other people can tell your story. Because everyone in here has been through something. And the word through is the word rough. Now remember this, no matter how rough it has been or how rough it can get, you've always made it through. And my story is about woe. In the Bible, it's Sunday, but in the Bible said, woe is me. In the dictionary, woe is a trial or tribulation. So I heard a voice one day that said, before you leave this camp, or before you go home and sleep tonight, give someone a woe. That means give them a word of encouragement. Because we all have relationships that have worked and that have not worked. So when one of my relationships didn't work, I was on the floor of my friend's apartment without a bed for a year. And so from there, I started to look at words. And education was my salvation. So when Coach Brunson says, you got to get your books so you can get on the field, that's a true story. So what happened was, I looked inside the word life, and inside the word life is the word if. And I'm here today to say, if you don't try, who's to say you will succeed? Because life does one thing to you. It takes you through something, only to make you do something. Inside the word look is the word okay. Because see, my mother was dying of cancer, and she said, don't worry about how things look. I don't have my hair like I want. I can't walk in my high heels, but she said, no matter how things look, everything's gonna be all right. Now, another way you tell your story, you tell it verbally, but you also tell it non-verbally. Like the way you sitting right now, that tells a story. The way you run your drills, that tells a story. The way you show up to class, that tells a story. The way you wear your pants, the way you walk, how you treat others, your gestures, those tell stories. But one thing you can control is how you look. Am I right? How your hair is cut, how you tighten your shoes, even how you wear your sandals. Because let me ask you this, do you have to dress down? Do you have to dress up? It's a choice, right? So why not choose to change up every now and then? Can I get someone to help me? You help me? All you gotta do is hold the mic. What's your name?
DQ.
And what do you do?
I work for the job currently at a warehouse, and I'm gonna go play arena football.
Okay, football background. Where you from?
Georgia.
Okay. Why you want to keep playing?
It's all about motivation. Growing up, I'm coming from a family, a background of athletes. We was always playing basketball, football, track. Basically, following my brother's footsteps. He stepped away from it. So, I said, why not me keep it going for both of us? I'm enjoying it. So, it's all about having fun. You want to have fun?
Give my hand. See, it's important because one person, I might not reach you with something, but he might be able to reach you with something. Everyone has a story to tell. Now, you could be plain Jane or plain Wayne, right? What else can I add to this? What else can I add to a shirt? A logo. What else? Tie. Right. Glad you asked. How many know how to tie? Okay. How many? 2 out of 10. That means it's 20%. That means
don't count.
That means there's opportunities out here for everybody. Because not everybody gonna take advantage of an opportunity. 2 years ago, my friend said, man, let's wear ties on Monday. I said, man, you crazy. Wear a tie on Monday. That's what I wanted to tell him. But I didn't kill his dream. And so I started wearing ties on Monday. And I started saying, wow, it's just one day out of the week. People loving what we doing. It's positive, right? We ain't hurting nobody, but we're getting love. And so I kept doing it. And so, for those of you that don't know, the way I tie a tie, I just measure it right here, come around once, rock it again twice, come up through put that thumb in it to hold it, come down the middle, come down there, hold it right there, and slide it up. Easy money, right? But what you have in our communities is people don't have that choice. I'm not saying you have to get dressed up every day, but at least have the choice. Don't let not being a tie keep you from an interview. You know what I mean? Don't let it keep you from getting a promotion. Because at the end of the day, you can go back home and put your shorts back on, your sweat. the slide, however you want to look, but at least had the opportunity. Because I met people that 30, 40 years old, they wish they knew how to tie a tie. As a matter of fact, you know what they do? They pay me to tie their ties for them, to set their ties up for the week, set their ties up for the month. Only because I didn't kill someone's dream. So when you're talking to different people in your immediate circle, listen to their dreams, don't always kill them. Listen to what they have to say. Because if you ever look at the word consider, right? Inside the word consider is the word side, right? And then you got the C-O-N, which is short for continue. Then on the other end, you have R for relationship. So look at the people on your side and consider what they have to say so that you can continue this relationship. Now, if you got a regular tie, what other kind of tie can you have? Oh, I'm glad you had. Now, this right here is something I had to learn so I could teach others. So it's not something I've been doing all my life, but I said if I'm going to become better, I have to do better, right? So I have to learn more. Just take it like this, easy money. One side longer than the other. Come across like you tying your shoes. Come up here with it. You gotta fold it across, you gotta get that look, right? Come down the middle, right? You got them two ends like that sandwich. You're gonna make that sandwich right there. You gotta pull it out. You gotta look for that hole right there. You gotta bring your bow on the other side. Looking for that hole, right? Coming through. Bring it through the other side. Then it's just, you just gotta, I'm not looking in the mirror, but you just keep playing. You see what I'm saying? Keep bringing and making it. See how it goes? Look all right. But you see what I'm saying? You take 5 months and learn something new, and you can teach it, and it create what? Revenue. Learn something new, teach it, and it creates what? Revenue. Remember that. Learn something new, teach it, and create what? Revenue. That's how you make history. You say hi to your story. A few weeks ago, all I could do was tie a regular tie. But then I learned how to tie a bow tie. I got a question for you. Is everyone out here a millionaire? No one's out here a millionaire. Bow ties cost how much? Not $1. If you shop right, let me take it back. If you shop right, if you know where to shop, you can get them for $1. But if you go buy them at a store, how much are they gonna be? Anywhere up. Some bow ties $20, $30, $40. But what if you got an emergency and you gotta go to a bow tie fest? But all you have is a regular tie. But you gotta create a bow tie. You can't get in the building if you don't have the bow tie, right? So what you gonna do? Out of what? Okay. All right, you talking your quarterback, right? QB stands for quality brother, right? Not just quarterback. See, quarterback is what you do on the field. Quality brother is what you do off the field and on the field. So remember that. Be the QB that you're supposed to be. Now, you said turn a regular tie into a bow tie, right? You know what you said? Anyone ever seen this done before? Do y'all believe? Just like believing in your team gonna win all their games, the playoffs, everything. So you just fold it right here, right? Right? Come across. That's gonna be your front. You gotta come back. You gotta bring it back again. Because on a bow tie, you got 2 sides, right? You got 2 sides, right? So it's real, right? You gotta hold it right there. Come around, you gotta build your knot. You gotta build your knot. Come around through here. What we have? Bow tie. I can't wear it like that, right? So I gotta create a what? Create a back, right? Hook it with. So you come like this. You gotta open up your pocket in the back. Come like that. Come back, you gotta tighten it back. Make sure your thing's tight. Make sure your game's tight. You gotta keep working. So then, just put it on. Right? Slide it, right? y'all think? You ready, right? If I can do it, who can do it?
We can do it.
You can do it. You can do the regular tie, you can do the bow tie, or if all you have is a regular tie, you turn a regular tie into a bow tie. Now I need y'all to get with me on this one. I need y'all to, when I ask you this question, I need y'all to shout it out like you got a scholarship on the line. I need you to shout it out like the coach gonna put you in, you're gonna make the key play with that confidence. Who can get it?
We can get it.
I like that. You know why I like that? Because you're supposed to say, I can get it. But you all, in your mind, knew y'all was a team. And y'all said, we can get it. So I want y'all, everybody to come together and say, we can get it when I say it this time. You ready? Who can get it?
We can get it.
My name is Derek Hayes. I hope you learned something from me today because I learned something from you. Remember that. Look into the word history and say hi to your story. I thank you.